Hi, it's Dave from Dave's Life Over 65. Another little experiment. And this time, excuse me if I bump the camera, but I'm in close proximity to the tripod here. On a little experiment with Fatwood. This one doesn't smell so much like Fatwood. Well, this one does. My Canadian Tire, which is mainly where I get my sources from. Okay, I wanted to find out if my little sparker, my little plasma lighter, which is being charged right now, if I can find it. It is. Looks like it wasn't very much discharged because it charged up in about 20 minutes. Yeah. First thing I want to do is see if we can just start it by itself, which would be really cool. Holy cow. I don't believe it. Ghost must have blown it out. Man, I love the smell of that stuff. Anyways, I was going to make shavings to start them, but apparently that's not necessary. I know. Let's make it a little more difficult. Let's say it's been raining. So if we pick up our Fatwood, dry it off with whatever we happen to have at our disposal. Okay. Now, the instructions for my little sparker here says not to exceed 10 seconds, so almost. You just got to dry it out a little bit. Okay, get that. So there you go. Just to show you that Fatwood is so flammable, you don't even have to make scrapings out of it. Just take a piece and zap it with a lighter or a plasma lighter. I suppose if you want to use a fire steel, which I've done many a time, you have to, then it would be a good idea to make shavings, and you can do that with the back of a knife or even something like this. Good. Just take the edge of your fire striker here. Oh man, I love the smell of that stuff. Anyways, you get the idea. I don't know if that's enough to actually do it, but we'll try. There it is. Oh, great. I dropped it right into where the overspray from my little water experiment, but that's okay. All right. Again, my apologies if I bump the camera legs here. You still see it? Yes, you can. Okay. That's not the scraper. There it is. Oh. There we go. That's how you normally start a fatwood fire. So if you have a piece of fatwood in your collection, and you should have a piece of fatwood in your collection, if you don't have anywhere to harvest it yourself, you can get it at Canadian Tire. It's $9 or 99 cents or something for a little package. But hey, it works. Anyways, that was just a little, been watching some videos today, and I was thinking, gee, I wonder. And my wonder was whether or not you could ignite a fire stick just like this without having to process it in any way with a plasma lighter, or any lighter for that matter. And the obvious answer is yes, you can. This plasma lighter I picked up from Giant Tiger, which is a discount store in Scarborough. I guess it's all over the place because they have one in Campbellford as well. And I suppose if that'll work, I'm pretty sure that a regular Bic would work. And so you could use the fatwood. I probably wouldn't use a big piece like this, considering my access to natural fatwood or fatwood in the wild is not very. I don't really have much access right now where I live, and I haven't gone into the real woods yet. But I'm sure I know how to find fatwood. At least I think I do. I've actually identified it in a couple of pine trees, but they were in a park, and I didn't think I had the right to. I didn't think I had the right to go in and harvest fatwood there. Although I have harvested some old birch bark from birch logs that were just laying on the ground and left to decay. And the park, the city guys there didn't seem to mind too much, so. So there you go. Igniting fatwood with the plasma lighter is entirely possible. In fact, likely. I imagine if you were kind of desperate, you could probably start it like this. Anyways, you get the point. Ooh, look at that. I don't know if you can see that, but there was actually liquid pine pitch in there. Oh, that smells good. Man, I wish I had a fireplace because you could burn this stuff in May. I guess it would come up your chimney, but if... even when it's not burning, I love the smell of that fatwood. Okay, I better go spray the room before the wife has excrement. Excrement hemorrhage, as my old uncle used to say. I mean, he used the more vernacular for that. Anyways, have care. I should say, take care, have a great day, and be safe. Dave's Life Over 65, out.